screen, guys. Sorry. It just says going live. Oh, you're live. Oh, I think we're live now. Oh, are we working now? Just double check, David. We'll just keep talking. We might be live, we might not be. We don't know. Guys, look how flushed I am. Trying to get stuff ready. It wouldn't work.
Here we go.
Yay!
There we are.
It's working. Hallelujah. 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 It's actually working. We can see ourselves on screen.
There we go.
Which is amazing. Oh, finally, guys. Sorry.
Sorry about that, everybody. We've had a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah.
And I can hear myself from somewhere.
It wouldn't work. Oh, it's not working. Oh, I can hear myself somewhere, David. Where we're hearing ourselves from.
There we are.
Oh, guys, we're having all sorts of technical problems. It's hilarious. Let David go sort that out. Anyway, we couldn't get our internet connection to connect. Then when we did, it didn't stream. Look at this. We've got like 16 pieces of technology. But guys, thanks so much for being so patient with us. We really, really appreciate it. We really do. I think we're sorted now. Just let us know, is the sound and vision coming through okay? Because it wouldn't connect at all, unfortunately. But hi, guys.
Hello. Everybody.
Just looking at all of the lovely comments from everybody. Sorry, guys, I'm a little bit flustered. It'll take me 2 or 3 minutes to calm down from this weird start to the live, David, won't it?
Yes. Now let's have a big breath. Let's do it all together.
Well, hello, everybody.
Hi, guys. Welcome to this week's this month's cruise chat on a Sunday. I am all discombobulated.
We are so discombobulated, it's not even funny,
Cool,
guys.
so we are coming through fine. It's
Yes.
great to see everybody. Nice to see everybody in the chat, and thank you so much for waiting around for us. Yeah, so it's lovely to be here with you guys. We're going to be taking your questions as usual. We're going to be talking about what's coming up. Yes, we did say that we have 10 cruises in the pipeline. That's very exciting, so we're going to be talking about that. And then any other questions that you've got. We have just returned home from the Norwegian Viva.
We have.
Yes, and we're home a little bit now. And yeah, it's been a busy week for us, hasn't it?
It has been a busy, lovely week. It really has. But thanks for joining us, guys. Everybody's being so lovely. Don't stress. Were we stuck in the TARDIS? We clearly were stuck in the TARDIS. I'm feeling better now. I'm feeling calm. It was not your fault.
I was doing my hair and it took me ages. I do apologise.
Honestly, it's like every single thing broke, so the sound wouldn't work. One of the so we've got these other microphones which we're trying to set up, guys.
These didn't work.
But these did not work, you silly microphone. So we've got our old microphones on, so hopefully it's coming through okay. But yes, guys, welcome. We've got a really exciting episode, don't we, David?
Yes, we do. And thank you for the super chat, Scuba Steve. He said, let's get this party started. Let's do that.
We don't
have drinks. We did not have a chance to get them ready. We'll just do a virtual cheers.
We will do. But hello, everybody. We've got people from all over the bloomin' world, which is awesome. People from the UK, Lincolnshire. Oh, the Butterfly vlogger is a Mackham. That means that they're from Sunderland, my hometown. Loads of people from the USA, Missouri. We've got Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and lots of other places. Cape Town in South Africa, Winston, hello. Oh my gosh, it's such an international event, isn't it?
It is. It's really exciting. It's really great to connect with all you guys. Fabulous.
Really, but yeah, thank you so much. Peter, thank you so much for the super chat. You two are the best. I'd be a fan of you separately, but you are such a sweet couple. Smart, funny, full of flavour, and worth every wait. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
And Meg, thank you so much. I think super chat, yay, it does work.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, guys, we're getting some things to work, which is fabulous. So
absolutely,
it's not all the end of the world. Sorry, I keep looking over. Just double check everything is still uploading because we've had so many issues. But hey, guys, it's lovely to see you. If you're cruising this month, do let us know where you're off to as well. But like the headline of this video, what is, we've got 10 cruises booked. How bloomin' crazy is that, David?
It is crazy. And should we get it out of the way and say about the big cruise that we have planned?
Oh, yes.
That we announced last week, and it went a little bit crazy, and we can't thank you guys enough because honestly, the reaction to what we announced was incredible. We've been working on this a long time, and we know a lot of people are asking for it, and we've been working with our agent, Walter, who is in the chat.
Hi, Walter.
And yeah, so last week we announced that we were doing a group cruise, and no joke, guys, the response was so amazing.
Oh my God.
That we completely filled up the whole group.
We did. So we only had a set number of cabins, which Virgin set as a max cruise size. And legitimately, we had 4 times the amount of requests, which was unbelievable because when we said it live in our cabin on Norwegian Viva, we said to each other, oh my gosh, David, I don't even think we're going to get like 5 cabins and we're going to look really silly not even being able to do a group cruise with like 5 people. But guys, honestly, we are blown away. So 12th of June next year on Valiant Lady, we're going to have the best group cruise with you guys. So I'm so excited.
Yes.
It's going to be amazing, isn't it? So thanks so much for your support. It's incredible.
Yeah, thank you everybody. And we know there was a lot of people that did want to book onto it, but unfortunately we did reach the maximum group size.
We did.
We also wouldn't want it to go any bigger because we do still want to hang out with you guys and see you guys. So really sorry if you didn't get onto the actual group cruise. We are keeping your details on file in case there's any more slots come up, and we'll let you know first. And who knows, this could be or probably will be the first of many, who knows.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for your amazing response, and a big shout out to Walter as well.
Yes.
Thank you, Walter, for all your hard work because it was a lot of work this week. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you. Cami Q, thank you so much for your super chat. Big love from Seattle from Kathy and Cami. Thanks so much, guys. That's so lovely. Again, Pete O'Connell, thank you for your super chat as well. And Kirk Noby, go get yourselves a drink. We can't wait. Oh my gosh, I could do with a drink right now, guys. Trish as well, thank you so much. Appreciated. And David Butler from Anne and David in Dublin. We watch you all of the time. You are the very best cruise bloggers and keep up the good work. Oh my God, that's so kind.
I think I've got mic issues, Ben. I do apologise.
Oh, we do. Have you dropped your mic?
Am I coming through?
Oh yeah, you are. Yes, we should be coming through.
Is that sound is not good? Cannot hear you.
Oh, Houston.
Oh, better.
Oh, is that better, guys? Sorry, I don't know what's going on. See, this is the problems we're having, and bear with us. We will work them out. Now you sound like Daleks. Oh. Oh yeah, you are.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, is that us? Sorry, guys. Hopefully that's a little bit better now. Lucy, thank you so much. We love Virgin Voyages. And we're watching in Leicester. Oh, thank you so much. Or if we could choose a new cuisine for a Virgin Voyages restaurant, what would it be? It would be a Thai restaurant for me. How about you, David?
Love Thai definitely food. Thai. I love Thai food. Apparently your microphone's coming in and out when you move.
Oh, is it? Let me just check it is all plugged in okay, guys. We've got little mic packs on. What a nightmare, David, isn't it?
Yes.
What a complete nightmare this is turning out to be, isn't it? Thanks, guys. We do really appreciate you sticking through all of these problems. Oh, good.
And somebody asked, do we have Virgin Media Wi-Fi? No, it's BT.
BT here in the UK. But guys, let us know.
Which means British temperamental, whoever. Tried to make a joke there, didn't go well. Okay, audio is now fine.
Good stuff.
Great.
Meg,
awesome.
Meg, thank you so much for your super chat as well. We really appreciate it. But hopefully that's working okay now. I'm not sure why it wasn't working, David, but we'll figure it out.
There we go. There. Cool.
Right, let's take some questions before we talk about these 10 cruises, shall we? But yeah, thanks everybody who applied, who's coming on our group cruise. We're so excited. But like David said, we'll be hopefully doing more in the future, especially with kids, maybe some different places and stuff, so you can bring your kids on, because so many people wanted to bring kids on. We'd love to take our nephews on with us on a group cruise, so you guys can meet them as well. So yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Awesome, yeah. Should we take some questions, Ben?
Let's do it.
Lindsay's asked, will we be going on the Disney Treasure? Ooh. Well, there's nothing planned, is there?
Well, yeah, not at the moment, but I mean, it's probably guaranteed that we are going to, right?
But we haven't booked anything yet, but we do hope that we're going to get on the Treasure, because it does look very nice. Obviously, it's the sister vessel of the Wish, but they do seem to be putting its own little touches on it, which is nice, because we like that, don't we, when
we absolutely do.
They make each ship a little bit different.
Yes. Absolutely. So we've got lots of exciting cruises coming up. We have actually got a Disney cruise coming up, which we want to tell you all about as well, because it's a pretty special one as well.
Oh yeah, that's a really exciting one.
Can't wait for that. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. 50 Fat Thomas
Fathoms. 50 Fathom Studios. And I'm the dyslexic. It says, hi from Seattle. What's your recommendation for a first cruise / cruise line? That's from Bryce.
Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? I mean, to be honest, all cruise lines are great, like for a first cruise. It really doesn't matter. It just matters what appeals to you. So if you like a really fun time, maybe with the family, or a little bit of really good shows and stuff like Royal Caribbean, Norwegian are really good. If you want a little bit of a quieter, more luxurious time, celebrity princess, that sort of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So there is loads of different cruise lines. None of them are bad for a first timer, really. You can't go wrong. Just do and pick something that you want to do and the places you want to go.
Yeah, I always say there isn't a bad cruise, there is a bad choice. So you just have to really pick what is best for you, because one man's best cruise line could be another person's nightmare.
Absolutely. But yeah, thanks for your question. Jack Decker is just, thank you so much for your super chat. You should make a solo video of all Ben's bad puns. Bad puns? They're not bad. They're fantastic, aren't they? Well, they're really bad, aren't they? And Slayed by Simone. Are the rooms on Norwegian smaller than Royal Caribbean? It depends on the ship. Simone, thanks for your super chat. It's... No, I think they're about the same, really. I mean, the older ships tend to be a little bit smaller, but the newer ships are quite similar, really. I think maybe the newer Royal Caribbean ships are a little bit bigger than the newer Norwegian ships, a little bit longer, but really it's not much difference, is it, really?
Yeah, depends on the cruise ship. I always find that the balconies on Norwegian are a little bit smaller, but they're still decent sized. Nothing crazy small, I don't think.
No. Nancy's just asking, what's your favourite ship? What's your favourite ship, David? For me, it'll always be the Disney Magic, because it was our first ever cruise.
Yeah, it has a lot of special memories to us. Depends. I like the Independence of the Seas from Royal Caribbean. That's a good ship. The Freedom class are quite good.
It's lovely.
Quite like Celebrity Beyond, Apex, them sort of ones. Yeah.
Oh, Eluthian saying, I'm really scared of water. Are cruise ships really scary? And are cruise ships really safe? Very, very safe. I mean, there's been no big incidents apart from the Costa thing a few years ago. They're very safe. We feel safer than anywhere else, because the safety on board is paramount to all of the officers and crew on board. They're all very well trained, and the ships have got so many redundant systems. They've got enough lifeboats. It's not the Titanic time. So even if you're scared of water, you can probably still have a really good time.
Absolutely, yeah, they are super safe. Just make sure you are being sensible and safe yourself as well.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. Don't be those people that was going around on TikTok this week of them all sitting on the railings to get a photo.
Oh, so Cheese saying, what was the worst sailing you've ever had weather-wise? Any really worst ones? A couple of transatlantics, we've had pretty bad weather. So on the Carnival Celebration, we had bad weather, a little bit of bad weather. On the Norwegian Spirit, we did as well. But nothing spectacularly bad. Really, do you think?
No, Bay Biscay is usually the rough one.
Bay Biscay, yeah.
That's the only place I've ever actually been really badly seasick.
Yeah.
But nothing where, they're tying down the tables.
No, the worst we've ever had it was on a very small ship on Sea Dream. That ship is classed as a yacht and only holds 130 people, and it was very bumpy on there. But that is mainly because it's a much smaller ship, and we did the transatlantic on that one. It was a bit crazy, but it's not normally like that.
No.
Is it?
J. Gee Plays is asking, any suggestions of what to do when they overnight in Ibiza if you're not into clubbing?
Oh, it's so nice. It really is lovely. We were just there a few days ago, and it's a beautiful place. The Old Town is fantastic for going out for a meal on the evening and just a few drinks. You don't have to go clubbing. It's all beautiful little bars and things. In the daytime, you could go to a lovely beach, because the beaches in Ibiza are gorgeous, and we've heard really good things about the little island off Ibiza as well, Formentera. You could get a ferry over there, a quick ferry and back, and spend all of your time doing that, because apparently it's absolutely spectacular.
Yeah, definitely. And from the cruise terminal, there's ferries going to the Old Town every 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And they run up until like 1 a.m. So as Ben said, perfect opportunity to go out for dinner, some drinks, and enjoy the Old Town, because I bet you it's beautiful on a night, because it was beautiful during the day.
Peace Theory, thank you so much for your super chat. I'm booking Icon of the Seas next year. Is 7 days enough time to explore the ship? Yeah, I think that's about the longest you'll get on Utopia of the Seas, actually. For Icon of the Seas, sorry. 7 days is more than enough, because most of the cruises are that or under, so you'll have a great time. Andrea as well, thank you so much for your super chat. We really appreciate it. Peter Murphy, again, thank you. Now I'm even more excited about Independence in November. Thanks, David. It is a lovely ship, isn't it, David?
Have a great time.
Isn't it just lovely?
Yeah, it's a really good size. Got great pool spaces. Love the promenade. It's just a good all-rounder.
It's fabulous. Erin saying, would you ever do Seabourn? Yes.
Yeah, we'd never say never to any cruise line. Obviously, there's cruise lines that we feel more not comfortable on, but we sort of feel are more us.
Yeah.
But we definitely give everything a try. Somebody was asking if we'd do Azamara and Oceania.
Yeah.
Manga was asking about Oceania. Exactly the same answer. We'd give it a
Absolutely.
go, definitely.
Yep. Kathleen's asking, what's your favourite port of call? For me, probably Barcelona is up there.
Yeah, definitely Barcelona, because great, really close to the city, lots to do there, lots of history, nice beach, definitely the best port of call. And what about maybe in the Caribbean? What do you think's yours?
Oh, I like loads of them. The ones that I really liked were in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Yeah.
So the whole islands as a whole, because they're so beautiful and unspoilt, and they were very, very nice to visit, weren't they? They were gorgeous.
They were beautiful, but definitely need to be on a smaller ship to enjoy them.
Yep. Travel Spree, hello guys.
Hi,
welcome
guys.
Fane and Laura, nice to see you.
Welcome.
The Curse family. Ben needs to bring out a book with all of your puns. I need to start saving them, David, to be honest.
You really do. I did suggest he place them on toilet paper one year.
Yeah. Gabe's asking as well, you mentioned, David, that you work in advertising. Do you still work in advertising?
Yes, I don't work in advertising, but
Design.
I work in design in a company that sort of does stuff to do with advertising, and yes, I do still work there.
He does, and he does very well. He juggles both of the things, which is crazy. Or Ed, I love that one. Ben, how about a book of your puns for charity? I'd buy one. I think you might be the only person who buys one. My puns are terrible, guys.
I know. Dad jokes.
Oh, they're absolutely blooming awful, aren't they? They're just not very nice at all. Oh, terrible indeed. Anyway, let me get through to this one. Lauren, thank you so much for your super chat. We really appreciate you. Hi, beauties. Have you watched your Christmas river cruise videos 3 times? Who do you suggest we book through? Direct with the cruise line or a travel agent? Thanks. Sundays would not be the same without you. Oh, Lauren, honestly, river cruising is amazing. Definitely work with a travel agent. We work with Walter, who is amazing. We can't believe we found him still. He is absolutely lovely. He's friends of Steph, and we've met him now and had dinner with him and his lovely wife, Rebecca. Honestly, we have spent years trying to find a good travel agent, and Walter really knows his stuff and he's fantastic. So get in touch with him and he can tell you all about the river cruising. It is amazing, honestly. River cruising at Christmas in Europe is just...
It's incredible.
I can't even put it into words, can you, how good it is?
No, it's one of those cruises where it really did take our breath away. And them videos don't do it justice, because we had a really magical time. Again, it was something that we didn't think we'd be massively into, but actually doing it really excelled and really exceeded our expectations. And Lou is asking, did we hear that Disney's getting into river cruising?
Oh, well, Disney have a partnership, or did have a partnership with, oh, sorry, I've just dropped all my stuff, had a partnership with Ama Waterways, which are a cruise company, and they used to sort of hire out, oh my gosh, guys, it's trapped in my chair. They used to sort of charter out boats from Ama Waterways and do Disney cruises at one point, didn't they? So maybe that's the same thing?
They do it through their Disney Adventures program.
Yes, Disney Adventures, that's right.
Definitely.
Absolutely, but it's really good. What was somebody just... Oh, I had a really good question, guys, and it's just went...
Oh, Steph's in the chat as well.
Hi, Steph. Lovely
Hello.
to see you.
And
will we do another Christmas Markets River Cruise, Brenda? Absolutely. It was just fantastic.
Yeah, we really did love it.
Jane, thank you so much for your super chat as well. We really appreciate it. Somebody else gave a super chat as well, which is so kind, but it doesn't have a name by it. So,
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for that as well. We really, really appreciate it. Oh, what's your favourite Disney cruise, David?
The ship or itinerary?
Just cruise in general.
Magic, because it has a lot of special memories for us, and I do prefer the smaller ships. I have to say.
Somebody just asked, the question I had, which I lost, was what's your longest cruise, and was it too long? I mean, can a cruise ever be too long? I think it was the Norwegian Spirit, which was our longest big cruise ship. It was 16 nights, which was fabulous. But I think our longest ever cruise was actually Sea Dream Yacht Club. Now, we basically got stuck on board of them because of COVID, so we ended up spending 22, 23 nights on board. Oh my gosh, I never wanted to get off. Did you, David? It was amazing.
The food was so good, we never wanted to leave.
No.
Absolutely loved it.
It was amazing.
But, I mean, it's too long. Is it too long? It depends on you and your itinerary, because, like you said, we did the Alaska-Hawaii cruise, and that went by so quickly because there was so much action packed into that cruise that it really felt like 3 separate cruises. And I could have done another week on there easily just to recover from all the ports that we did. Yes,
exactly. Manager saying, Ben, I love your shirt. Where can I buy one? I got it from a Ralph Lauren outlet store, I think in Florida.
Yeah.
And it was lovely. I really like it. I like it. It's really nice quality, but it was super cheap. It was on sale for like $40 or something. So it's not cheap, but it lasts. That's the thing I like about them. Like, I've had all of my Ralph Lauren shirts now for years because they just last. I was buying loads of cheap stuff, but I was having to replace it every 3 months. So
if you ever like one of Ben's shirts, it'll be Ralph Lauren.
yeah, that's true. Or cool. Simone, thank you so much. Yes, Walter is our go-to travel agent. Kudati is us asking. Definitely, he's amazing. He'll pop his details down below, or we'll make sure we're going to add them to all videos. It's a bit of a gigantic task to add them all back to our videos, but we are working on it, guys. We really are.
Jack's asked us a question, and it's a super chat. Thanks, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
He asked us, why don't you do special interest cruises? Any concerns or problems that we should be aware of?
No, not at all. We just really haven't got around to doing that ever before, have we?
No, I mean, do you mean like themed cruises?
Maybe.
That kind of thing, because we have done them before, and we really enjoyed it.
Yeah, we have. We really did. Jane, just a big thank you for your super chat as well. It's really appreciated. Thank you so much, Jane. Oh, I think I'm way behind. Oh no, I'm not. Jack, again, thank you for that question. It was a really good question. But yeah, we've never really thought about it, to be honest. Would love to know what sort of cruises you're thinking of, because there's loads of different.
Yeah.
We've done like themed cruising, for example, and that was quite fun.
That was interesting.
Very fun. Yeah, very fun indeed.
Plugger Dev asked us what was our favourite part of Alaska. Ooh, definitely Icy Strait Point for me.
Oh, yes, it was amazing. Oh my gosh, guys, I didn't think Alaska was going to be as amazing as it was, and it was just spec-blumentacular. Icy Strait Point for the win for me as well. Lauren, yes, we will pop out the details of Walter in the description. David will get on and do that now. Sorry, guys, we sound very unprepared, but we had so many problems at the beginning of this blooming stream, but we're just so happy that we're here now, because we were panicking and we were getting a little bit messing up everything, so thank God we're here. But Lauren, thank you so much for that. Mad Capper as well, still waiting for that Polo sponsorship.
Yes.
Me too. Could you imagine that? That'd be quite exclusive, wouldn't it? But yeah, that'd be fantastic. Raven Girl, again, thank you so much. Going on our first cruise on the Carnival Celebration, what was your favourite show? I loved all of the shows. I really did. The one that I really enjoyed, though, was on the final night, where it was kind of like a bunch of different shows. It was in the main sort of middle bit. I forgot what it's called, like central atrium area. And it was just sort of a collection of shows. It was like the goodbye show, where they did all of the flags with all of the people.
What? Sorry, was
Carnival Celebration show.
Oh yes, it was the Round the World show, something like that.
It was very good. They were, honestly, it's hard to pick because they were fabulous, and like we said in our video, the cast were amazing, so good. So the entertainment on Carnival was very good. We were very impressed indeed, weren't we?
Yeah, we were surprised how much we enjoyed it, and even the shows in the main theatre, they weren't the best production-wise. It was like just 6 singers, but we still really enjoyed it, and it was a different show pretty much every other night. So
yes,
it was great entertainment. The singers were fantastic.
Matt's just asking about the Disney Treasure announcements. We do have an actual event with Disney, I think, that we're attending, a virtual event.
Have we missed that?
I don't know, did we?
We need to check our calendar.
I'm sure I put it in the calendar.
I'm sorry.
I really hope we didn't miss it. It's been a really busy few weeks. It really has. Jeff, thank you for your super chat as well. Really appreciated. Love your Hawaii and Alaska adventures. Thanks for sharing. It's so sad about Lahania. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, guys. We couldn't be more upset about what's happening in Maui. It was one of our port stops, and the thing that really knocked us about Hawaii were the people and how absolutely lovely and welcoming they were. Everybody had a big smile on the face. They were always wanting to help us, and it was just a lovely place, and we're so upset to what's happening in that beautiful place. And it seems to be happening in a lot of places in Europe and Greece especially as well, with lots of horrible fires as well. So it's so horrible. It really is. It's not nice. I just hope all of the people there are okay. It's just awful, isn't it? But yeah, thank you so much for that, Jeff. It's appreciated.
Yeah, and we even bumped into some amazing patrons
We did,
not
in
completely
Kona,
by accident
on the
as
big
well.
island. Yeah, absolutely lovely. A lovely couple out. They were absolutely lovely. Randomly in a restaurant, and it's crazy the people you meet, isn't it, guys? It really is. Weird story. We were just getting off our train yesterday in our little hometown. Bear in mind that we live in a tiny little village. And the guy comes up to us and said, "I noticed your voice when you're in the back. Do you do YouTube videos? My wife watches you." And I was like, it's so crazy. It's such a small world, isn't it? And it's fabulous that people watch us. I still can't get over that. It's crazy. Alex is saying, what are your thoughts about Celebrity removing the dedicated butler for all Sky suites? Oh my gosh.
There, guys.
Oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Because we've got some surprises on the cruise we just did. We don't want to give anything away. But yeah, the butler things, that's awful, isn't it? Another cut, and I guess you're still going to be paying the same amount of money, Alex, as well, which is awful. So it's definitely something we'd keep into mind on booking a future cruise. Let us know what you think about that as well, about all of the cuts lately, because there seem to be a lot of them.
And the price increases. So Harvey and a few other people have asked us about the Royal Caribbean drinks packages, saying the packages are X price, would you book? Somebody said that it's €140 on their cruise a day next year.
Holy moly.
Which is insanely expensive. We always say about that is book at the price that you're comfortable with, but just really think about how much are you actually going to drink.
Crazy. Andrea's just saying, how are the medical facilities aboard ships? Really good, Andrea. They've got full-on doctors, nurses, medical wards and everything. It's fantastic. And evacuation if you need more help. Really, really good. RGO Snowy, thank you so much for your super chat. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. You're amazing.
And we just got another super chat which doesn't have the name in there as well. I'm not sure why. It's the same person. How was your Haven experience? Was it worth it? You gave it away.
That was the secret.
Yeah, so we bidded for Haven on Norwegian Viva and we got it. I don't want to give anything away. Let's just say that we had a lot to say about it, didn't we? And we were very surprised about some things.
There was a lot of surprising things that happened related to the Haven on that cruise. That's all we'll say.
Yeah, we want to keep it as a surprise.
Yeah, they definitely come watch our vlog, and we had a lot to say on that.
We had a lot to say. TS, thank you for your super chat. For motion sickness, best balcony placement.
Well,
low down in the middle. As simple as that.
I was watching Walter's stream earlier, and he had a prop, and I've just noticed there is one up here.
We need like a pointing tool.
There we go.
So yeah, in the middle, low down. Honestly, it's as easy as that. They're the best places.
Yeah, and sometimes you find the most expensive cabins are at the top and at the extremes. You want to be low and centre.
John's just saying, hi guys, it's John and Tracy, your Patreon captains. So sorry we missed your last few Zooms, but Tracy broke a leg on the last cruise. Oh no, we're so sorry to hear that, John. That is awful. Sending Tracy all of our best wishes. I hope you get better soon. That is awful, isn't it? There's nothing worse. And I guess John would be a good person to ask about the medical facilities as well on board, talking about that. But we'll hope you're okay, Tracy.
Yeah, thank you for your support. And any patrons in the chat, we'll be doing another Zoom next Sunday.
Yeah. Ron, good question. What do you think about the changes on Princess? All of the changes they've made. Well, I made a video about that on our other channel, Inside Cruise, just a few weeks ago. So go take a look at that and we talk all about what we think about those massive cuts to Princess Cruises and the extra charges. We weren't happy about it.
Yeah.
But have a look at that.
Yeah, and I think people are up in arms now, but I think people forget.
Yes.
People forget about things that you used to get, you know. We were saying the other day, do you remember when they used to do talent shows on cruises?
Yeah. And they used to there was, even 5 or 6 years ago, cruising was so different.
The midnight buffet.
It is such a shame that so many things are being cut from cruising now. But you know what? It's been a tough time, so we've all got to stick with it, I guess. The Jungler, thank you so much for your super chat. Great stream. No question, but please could you say hi to Maxine in Norwich? Hey, Maxine. Lovely to see you, and thank you so much for watching. Norwich, not too far from us.
No.
Keep up the great work. Silver Aries 1, what provider did you use for your Skagway excursion? Quantum didn't list one with panning and the train. Thanks for showing my kids that Alaska is okay. Oh my god, it's more than okay.
It's a really fun time.
So who did we book that with, David?
We booked that through Norwegian.
Oh shoot, I'm
lovely to see
you. There's me. You don't want to hear me. How do I turn this off, David?
Keep up the great
yeah, more
work.
fingers tonight. Oh, jeez.
We booked through Norwegian Cruise Line because we wanted to do the train. That is where we did the train, isn't it?
No, Skagway.
Skagway.
Yes, we did. So who did we book it with? The cruise line? Yes, we did. Yeah, we booked it with Norwegian.
We booked it with the cruise line because the train wouldn't let us book direct. They said that we had to go with Norwegian.
Absolutely. Yes, that's true. YouTube is glitching with my super chat. Oh, sorry, Jessica, about that. Dawn going on the Dream in November. Any tips? No, just enjoy it and take your time to take everything in. Make sure you go see all the shows. They're all fantastic. All of your dining and everything's all taken care of. So that's already sorted out for you. So you go from place to place. But no, just enjoy it and have an amazing time. The adult only areas are wonderful. The spa's really nice if you want to treat yourself.
Yeah. Very
really
lovely.
fabulous, isn't it?
Cheers asking, how have we done the background and would we do Morella again?
Oh, it's a screen. It's a big television screen.
And yeah, we'd definitely do Morella again. We don't have any on the books. It's not one of the 10, but definitely we are up for any cruise line, basically, guys. That is what we always say. And Mark's just hit diamond on Royal.
Well done, Mark. You amazing person. That's fantastic. Tammy, we've never used the ferries on Japan, but it's something that we'd love to do.
Yeah, we weirdly went through a phase of watching a guy who just does tours of ferries in Japan.
Oh, they're amazing. And he doesn't say anything. It's just like, it's kind of like just noise and a few little text bits, but it's fabulous and it's very different.
It's a little bit ASMR as well. He does a bit where he like touches all the pillows and sees how soft they are. We got into a real routine of watching that on a Saturday morning.
Oh, Don, I've been watching your videos, but they've been out a year. When will you put out new videos? We put videos out every Sunday.
Every single Sunday. Yeah, so make sure you check back every Sunday or subscribe to our email newsletter that is in our comments section down there.
Yes. Sorry. Carol, thank you so much. Love your channel. Hope to sail on your group cruise. Fern, thank you so much as well. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful birthday on Norwegian Viva. Recently saw your inside cruise video. Have you had experience with guaranteed rooms on Disney cruises? No, we haven't. I haven't had a guaranteed room on Disney cruise. Have you?
No, we haven't. We've done
Have you? Well, no. We've sailed together
yes,
every
I
time.
Have.
This one time when David went alone.
We had separate cabins.
Yes.
We've done it on other cruise lines, and we've always had a good experience with it. I think
Yes.
The only thing is, you can't choose, and sometimes we have had a noisy cabin, but I think that's only happened once. So yeah. And Spiky Pup asked, "What other channel are we talking about?"
Ooh.
It's our Inside Cruise channel that Ben sort of heads up.
Oh, my back's hurting, David. I'm just going to sit back like this. It's all the camera work over the last few days. Sorry, guys. I'm just going to get myself comfortable.
Just relax your taxi there.
I'm just going to relax while David takes the next few. I need a breather.
Yes. Question, what's our favourite Virgin restaurant? For me, it would have to be the Mexican.
Oh, yeah. So Pink Argave. Oh, I love them all, I do like... Oh, it's really hard to pick from, guys. I can't answer that. I really can't.
Answer that one.
Sophie, thank you so much. What are you looking forward to most on the Icon? Everything. I just want to see what it's going to be like. All of them crazy slides, all of the new areas. Hopefully they put windows in everywhere, which it looks like they have, which is fabulous. Crystal, thank you so much. What cruise had your favourite food? I mean, it has to be Sea Dream.
Okay, we've got different opinions. I think
Sea Dream.
Virgin for me, Sea Dream for Ben. Lucy's asking, how do we join the group cruise? Unfortunately, it's full at the moment, so we're full. Sorry,
I don't know how. We're super disappointed because honestly, like we said it earlier on, but genuinely, we didn't think we kept saying to Walter, we're going to get like 10 cabins, and like seriously, we thought we would, and we sold out. So it's crazy.
So stay tuned though, because if we ever do, if places open up or if we announce anything else,
absolutely,
we'll announce on here, on Facebook, and on our email list first. So stay subscribed to one of them.
Laura, the really good question: do cruise companies ever consult you as subject matter experts? Absolutely not.
We have very, very little contact with the cruise companies.
They hate us. Basically, because we tell it, they really don't like us because we tell the truth. Basically, we tell it as it is. We say the good, we say the bad, and they don't want us to say anything bad. The only ever few times they've ever got in contact with us is when we did a negative video where they kind of had a go at us. That's really sad, isn't it? But they don't like us saying this is why so many people put out positive stuff. We put out positive and negative. We just say it as it is. Just how we feel at that very moment. So, and that's one thing I hope people like, because they're the sort of YouTubers that we like watching, people who tell the truth and who are honest and just say it as it is, and it's not all fairies and butterflies and loveliness. Sometimes things are good, and because you're spending a lot of money, guys, we couldn't live with ourselves if we said something was good when it wasn't, because you guys might pay for that, and I couldn't live with myself, could you?
No, because we do meet people on cruises, and the worst thing is when you meet somebody and they say that I went on a cruise based on your suggestion and it was nothing like you said. So we always want to show you the positive, the negative, but we always try to keep it in a balanced light. Because as I said at the beginning to our question at the beginning is, what one person enjoys, another person might not. So we always try and keep it
Absolutely.
balanced.
And have we shot ourselves in the foot a little bit? Maybe, because if we are super positive, we would get invited on cruise ships and we wouldn't have to pay for them, so therefore make more money, I guess. But guys, we just can't do it. We want to tell the truth. We don't want to go on as many press trips anymore. We want to do cruises that we paid for, and bring you real, honest opinions on what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. Even companies like Cruise Critic, they're still basically owned and paid for by cruise lines, so they don't tell the truth. We were looking at lots of reviews the other day where lots of ships were getting sort of 2 out of 5 by all of the passengers, thousands of reviews, and then they were giving reviews such as 5 out of 5 and 4.5 out of 5. It's because they're sponsored by cruise lines and get on these free press trips, so they feel obliged to sort of say everything's nice when it isn't. So we think it's so important to tell the truth. It's what we really want to build our channel on, isn't it, when we're going forward.
And it seems like you guys really appreciate it. Just looking at the comments now, you're all been really lovely.
But yeah, we've shot ourselves in the foot. We could get free cruises all the time if we wanted. We always get accused of getting free cruises when we don't. We very rarely take press trips.
We do. I mean, occasionally we do get them.
Occasionally, yeah.
We are very selective about who we work with. If they let us just get on with it and do what we want.
We won't sign contracts saying we won't say anything naughty. But still. Anyway, moving on. VAP57, thank you so much for your super chat. Really appreciate it. TS, thank you, new to super chat. Hi TS, thank you. Jack, thank you. You're so generous. Which cruise line would you recommend for single travellers? Not a swinger or a hookup thing. Just a lot of singles, both sexes, to socialise and do excursions with. Norwegian's great, isn't it, for that?
I think Steph said that in the chat.
Oh, did she?
She said
Thanks,
Norwegian's
Steph.
a great cruise line for solo
Totally
travellers.
agree with her.
Virgin's very good because they also do have solo cabins. And any cruise line you choose, if you just throw yourself into it, go to the solo meetups. A lot of cruise lines, I think all of them have some sort of solo meetup.
Yeah.
And you could even join groups and cruise critic forums for your sailing beforehand to get to know people.
Absolutely. Disney Diva, thank you so much as well. Really appreciated.
Thank you.
Your videos are keeping me sane while in nursing school. Oh, how amazing is
That's
that?
amazing.
Booking next year after I graduate. Oh, amazing thing becoming a nurse, Disney Diva. It's an awesome thing, and keep working hard. You'll get there and do it, and then you'll have an amazing vacation afterwards, which is fabulous, isn't it? Oh, it's awesome. Oh, somebody's got a good question. Kathy, tell me what you think about that. Do you have any excursion company you would recommend in Rome? Thanks. Well, we don't. We have worked with Viator in the past, but we've got a really interesting video coming up all about Rome on our Norwegian Viva episode. You're going to want to watch that. And we do something really cool, don't we? It's quite funny.
Absolutely. We're really excited about that one because it was a fun one to make. And it was a great video. But as Ben said, we've used Viator a lot. We kind of just compare, don't we, and go with what has the best reviews and the best price.
Yes.
So yeah, look on Viator, look on Get Your Guide is another one that we've also used recently. There's
loads of ones, and also we had a question from the Butterfly vlogger. Are we sailing on Anthem in the next month? No, we don't have anything planned. Meg's asking, will we host any special events on the Virgin cruise? Absolutely. We've got loads of things brewing in the background that we want to do on that cruise. We want to do some really fun things. We want to spend as much time as we can with our lovely people who are coming on the cruise with us. We're going to try and make it as special as possible, aren't we?
Absolutely. We haven't announced anything yet. We are having a call tomorrow with the group cruise team at Virgin to get things started.
To see what we can do,
to see what we can do and come up with some great ideas.
Absolutely.
C Drude 411, I'm sorry if I just said that wrong. Would we give MSC another go?
Yes.
Absolutely, we'd give it another go.
Absolutely.
I want to try Yacht Club. I think that would be a great idea.
I do, me too.
It'd be nice to do some comparisons with a recent similar experience we have had.
It would be. Mike, thank you so much for your super chat. I'm thinking about booking a cruise in the Norwegian Prima. Is it worth it? Have you ever been? Also goes to Roatan. We have. So we have a look at our Norwegian Prima series. If you look back in our vlogs, you'll see that. We still enjoyed the ship. Now, we do have problems with the ship, as you saw in our Norwegian Viva ship tour, about some areas being a little bit small. But we had some great experiences as well, namely the food is fantastic on that type of ship. But yeah, watch our upcoming Viva episodes as well, because we've got loads of stuff on there with more details.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting ship, and I'm looking forward to the next one. I think, to see if they do fix a lot of them issues.
It's going to be bigger. They've even acknowledged that. Lucy, thank you so much. What are your bucket list cruise destinations? For me, Antarctica, Australia and New Zealand.
Yeah, for me, I think it'll have to be the specifically the Pacific Islands, so between Hawaii and Australia, that way.
Yes.
Because we did that way, and now
South
we're going
Pacific.
that way. Yeah.
Sounds amazing. Sharon, thank you so much for your super chat as well as Rod Leons. Thank you so much. And Joy as well. Guys, thank you so much. You've been so kind to us
today. You've been
lovely. Peter, you guys are such positive people. Even if you're telling something that's not great, your underlying positivity shows through. Keep telling the truth. Thank you so much, Peter. Really appreciate it.
Sharon really and somebody else asked, what's our opinion of Royal currently with all the price hikes and everything going on?
Now, we do complain a lot about Royal, but mainly I think it is because we really do like them as a company. They were always up there with our top favourite cruise lines. And I think it pains me when I see things like this. Does it you? Or
yeah, for me, personally, I find the pricing ridiculous and it is getting very expensive. But people must be paying it, so they're going to still charge them prices.
Yeah.
And I still like the onboard entertainment because we do like the shows. Yeah. The food has gone downhill.
Oh, terribly gone downhill. Well, we've done Norwegian a few times now over the last few months. Having just came off the Viva, we can categorically say that the food on Norwegian Viva knocks Royal Caribbean so far out of the park. We know Norwegian nickel and dime in other areas, but the food was just so much better than anything on Royal Caribbean. It really was. So we can't wait to bring you that in our upcoming episodes.
And one of the things, honestly, currently the only real thing that really keeps us going back to Royal Caribbean is the fact that we get five free drinks a day as Diamond members.
Diamond members.
Because we love our iced coffees.
Yeah, and we still do have a nice time. I know we complain about Royal Caribbean, we do, but we want to give you the full information. And things have just changed so much for the negative lately that it does upset us. We do hope they're not going the same way Disney did in their theme parks, where they put up all of the prices so much that they've just crashed now. Nobody's going to the parks and they're having to reduce prices and backtrack. We can really see that happening with Royal Caribbean because some of their pricing, I don't know if you've seen some of the episodes we put out lately, but the prices for their private island are absolutely blooming ridiculous. So it is what it is. Emily, thank you so much. Emily C's Travel Adventures. Hey, Ben and David, I love your videos. I can't wait to go on the group cruise. Yay! Would you like to go on the new Disney cruise ship that will be sailing from Singapore in the next few years?
Absolutely.
Yes! It looks awesome. It looks so big because it's going to be huge, blooming, mongus, that ship.
It's going to be an interesting
I'm so excited for that. Yeah, we want to be on the first cruise from Singapore, so that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting one because, like you said, that is a big ship, especially compared to like their current ships.
Yes.
It is going to be huge. So, and they didn't design it from the start, so it'll be interesting to see what they do to make it Disney-fied.
Oh yes, another good question from JG. Did you hear that Royal Caribbean has decided not to charge for their pizzas now? A bit of background information. They were putting out surveys to people who had just done cruises asking if they should charge for Sorrento's pizza, and would you be offended if they charged? Would you go back? And I think they've had such a backlash from this. They've came out and said, no, they're not going to charge. Could you imagine if they started charging for Sorrento's?
I mean,
it's not even that great.
No, could you imagine charging for cheese on cardboard? It's insanity.
It's terrible, isn't it?
But no, they put up a post saying that they never intended to charge for Sorrento's, and they occasionally throw these questions out there. Mm-hmm.
Yes,
and I bet you if everybody said, yeah, we'll pay for Sorrento's, they would start charging tomorrow.
Absolutely. Anyway, Eric, thank you so much. First time cruiser here. Have an expensive cruise in the Mediterranean on the Sun Princess next year. Hearing all the negativity of Princess, should I be worried? Well, no, not really, because if you're going to do a cruise, you probably will buy one of the packages anyway where you get everything included. So try not to be worried. It's just the fact that things have changed so much that it bugs us a little bit. But don't be worried, because it is still a fabulous cruise line.
Yeah, like I said, people kick up a stink and moan and then give it a couple of months and people forget about what we had before, and you just got to accept that what it is. That's what it is now.
And Nancy, thank you so much. Thank you for being honest. Love you guys. Best cruise line for vegans. Oh, David, what do you think?
Definitely Virgin. They actually have a full restaurant for vegans. Other options, I'd say, is Sea Dream, but I do know they're more of a boutique cruise line.
Yeah, they were fabulous.
And really, your best bet is to have a look at a blog. There's a blog called Vegan Cruiser. She does a lot of vegan cruises.
Sana, she's lovely.
Yeah, and she'll tell you which cruise lines are best.
Yeah.
We know Carnival was awful for
Yes.
vegans. So have a look at that
Yes,
blog.
Sana, the vegan cruiser, amazing. Check her out, she's fabulous. Joy, thank you so much. I'm so glad I discovered you both in your channel. I've watched you almost every day since your content to make us so happy. I can't wait to cruise using your tips and information. Thank you so much, Joy.
Oh.
That's really appreciated. Rod, thank you so much as well. Do you feel that faster to the fun, the key, etc. are worth the cost? Well, I guess it's just how much you get out of it. I mean, you do get to get on board earlier. You get extra benefits like meals and bookings for things as well. So if you're willing to pay the price and want a little bit of priority with stuff, yeah, definitely go for it. Why not? I mean,
yeah, I can see that being a good purchase on a shorter cruise or a particularly busy cruise. But we've always worked it out for us, and it's never been worth it for us, unfortunately.
Torrance, thank you so much for your super chat as well. Hi, Ben and David. First time super chat here. My question is, honeymoon on Sky Princess this October from Southampton. Any tips for the ship? Thank you for any advice. Yep. Check out the new changes, Torrance, of how they've made different changes. Make sure you've got a package that covers all of the things that you want to do. We popped up that video on our Inside Cruise video. But yeah, it's a fabulous ship. You don't really have to worry about that much on a Princess cruise ship, really. You don't have to really book anything before you go on board, like entertainment and stuff. If you want to do some specialty dining, we recommend it as well. The food's great. We love Sabatini's, the Italian, which is fabulous as well, isn't it?
Yeah, and the Crown Grill's a good, it's a decent steakhouse. They have a really good French onion soup there.
They do.
And make sure you get yourself a dirty banana, because that is one of their best cocktails on the ship.
Oh, Cheryl's asking David, question, what cruise line has the best sushi? Thanks for all you do and greetings from Mexico.
Oh, that's a good one. We're talking about this the other day. We had good sushi on Carnival.
They
did.
Actually
had
very good
sushi.
Royal used to be very good, but the last time we had it, it wasn't.
Yeah, and MSC had quite good sushi as well. I remember that was a fair few years ago.
Yeah.
But Norwegian as well. Actually, all pretty do.
Yes.
We did a sushi class on Celebrity, and that was quite good.
That was fabulous as well. Yeah, they usually are quite good. They're all very similar, I think. I mean, I don't have sushi, but I have the vegetarian one, which is fabulous. Oh, Carol, thank you so much for your super chat. Will you sail on the Carnival Jubilee inaugural? Not on the inaugural because it clashes with something else, but we are going to try and get on it because we do love that type of ship. Kirkanobi, is a 2-night MSC Virtuosa cruise a good way to start cruising? We have one booked for next May. I mean, it is good, but it doesn't represent what a full cruise is going to be like because everything is a little bit rushed, but it's a great way just to get on board and see what cruising's like, isn't it, David? Yeah,
it's a good way to dip your toes in. But like Ben said, it can be a little bit of a rushed cruise. It can turn into a little bit of a booze cruise. So it might not be a real representation.
Right.
But hope you have a great time.
Do these last two, David, and then we'll get on to what cruises we're going to be doing, because I know we're just talking a lot. Ray, thank you so much for your super chat, as well as Ashley James.
Thank you, guys. You've been so
gents.
Generous.
Love your vlogs. What are your thoughts on Amsterdam banning cruise ships? Love Ash, Soph and Loki. Well, they're not going to ban them because we found out they are actually going to build another terminal just a little bit further away, so not quite as far as Imogen, which is their other terminal, which is miles away. Sorry, I butchered that. So hopefully it isn't going to be as bad as they say. It really isn't. But good question.
Yeah, it's a good question, and you know, I think we're going to see a lot of places start to restrict cruise lines just because they are getting too busy. Some of the ports, the cruise ships are getting bigger, and the ports are getting busier, unfortunately. Yes. And Amsterdam already suffers from a lot of crowding from non-cruise passengers. Like, it's a really popular place to go to in Europe. Absolutely. So it's not just cruise that they're trying to restrict. There's been a bit of a ban on sort of tourism, or a restriction on tourism generally.
Roz, thank you so much for your super chat as well.
Thanks, Roz.
Right, David, shall we
Why you bring them up?
Cruises?
A lot of people. There's just lots of discussion here about the name of the next Norwegian ship, asking what the name was.
Aqua.
Now, this is the thing. We've heard like a few different names.
I've heard Aqua twice from crew,
and then we also heard from crew.
Somebody said something else. Norwegian Aqua and Norwegian something else.
It was Viva, Aqua Prima, and
I can't remember what the other
but
one was.
We've had like 3 or 4 names from different people.
But
Walter's saying it says Aqua in the system, but that could be a placeholder.
But a crew member told us Aqua as well, because they said it's going to have an aqua park on top instead of the racetrack. So yeah, maybe. Anyway, right, let's run through some cruises that we're doing, guys, because we are very excited about all of these cruises we booked. So, our next cruise coming up is going to be a river cruise on Riviera Waterways, which is going to be fabulous. We haven't done a river cruise in a while. The cruise after that in October is going to be Resilient Lady. So the brand new Virgin Voyages ship, we can't wait to bring you on that cruise. It's going to be some beautiful ports in Greece and the Adriatic. And obviously we're going to bring you a full ship tour of that brand new ship as well. Then our next cruise, which loads of people have asked us to do, is P&O Cruises Arvia. So we're going to be doing the transatlantic cruise on that one. And boy, did we get a good price for that. So we're very happy about that, aren't we, David?
Yeah, absolutely. So many people asked us to do Arvia, and we saw that great deal. So we're like, do you know what? We love a transatlantic. Why not go for it?
And then Oasis of the Seas in January. We're doing that with our family. Then we've done all of the Oasis class ships. It's got cats on board. I love that musical. I know loads of people hate it.
Good job you clarified
sorry, not sorry.
Then that it's a musical. It hasn't just got cats
roaming just the ship. Cats roaming the ship. But yeah, our family's going on that one. So my cousins are so excited to take them on their first ever cruise, which is going to be fabulous.
And that's going to be a little bit of a vacation, that one, isn't it?
Yes. Lovely. Next up, we've got the inaugural of Icon of the Seas. Now, this is a big one. So that's a brand new type of cruise ship by Royal Caribbean. We're going to be on the first sailing of that, which is going to be fabulous. And then just about a week later, we're going to be on the inaugural of Sun Princess by Princess Cruises. We're really excited to go on that one as well. Fun fact, whilst we were going to the port in Trieste in Italy, we drove past Sun Princess in the shipyard, getting built, and she's looking good.
She's already painted.
A gigantic dome on the front, doesn't she? It looked huge. It looked a lot bigger than we thought it was going to look, didn't it?
Yeah, it looks like a massive helmet on the ship. Did. But she's already painted and everything.
Then in May, we've got Island Princess Cruise. This one's going to be our first ever Panama Canal cruise, which we're really looking forward to. Oh, then we've got a very special one in June as well. Just before our group cruise, we're going on the Disney Magic, our first ever cruise ship, and we're going on the Lighthouse Point preview cruise. So this is Disney's brand new resort in the Bahamas. So we're going to be on the first ever cruise there. We can't wait to bring you there as well. It's going to be fabulous. Then just after that, we've got our group cruise on Valiant Lady, and then we've got the inaugural of Utopia of the Seas, which is their brand new Oasis class ship by Royal Caribbean. Oh,
so it's going to be a quiet couple of months.
Oh my gosh, guys.
It's going to be busy. Of course, these cruises could change. We're very last minute with everything.
And so honestly, they're still cancelling things all over the shop, especially with new ships and stuff. So things could change just because of that, but it is very exciting. We're so excited, guys.
Yeah, so Torrance sent us a super chat. Thanks, Torrance. He said, thank you so much. My husband and I are excited to see Madeira and the Canary Islands, to a few ports. Have we been?
Madeira's we've been to lovely. Both. I love Madeira.
Yeah, get yourself some wine, some cake, a pasta del nata, and go driving down a hill in a basket. It's brilliant. It's a lovely port, and the Canary Islands are lovely as well. We've actually vacationed there a few times. Not on cruises.
Yep. Tim, thank you for your super chat as well. Our cruise on the Arvia is in October. So we're doing the transatlantic from Southampton all the way to Barbados in the Caribbean, which is going to be fabulous, isn't it?
As Ben said, we've got a fantastic price on that one. And it included flights as well.
Yeah, Sudate 411 is saying, Ben, how was your eyesight since your surgery? It's fabulous, thank you very much. It did take a few months to stabilise and get there, but yeah, really good. The dryness has gone as well, which is fabulous. I'm very happy not to have to wear glasses anymore. David won't get his done because he's so terrified of anything touching his eyeballs.
Sorry. Does anybody else have this? I have a complete fear of things touching my eyes. It's really weird. So if things come towards my eyes, I immediately shut down. I can't wear contacts. And I don't know if anybody's seen that scene from Friends where Monica has to go for an eye test and she has the thing that blows in her eye. Oh no, they have to hold me down. It's awful. David. I had an eye test the other day. It was horrendous.
You can't do it, guys. You can't. Donna, any info on Explorer Journeys cruise line? So this is MSC's luxury brand. They are so expensive, oh my gosh, because they're quite big ships for a luxury cruise brand. They're sort of like 600-700 people, and they are charging yacht prices, so private yacht prices in our opinion, because we did a look at going on them, but we were like, nope, we can't afford that, and they'd never invite us on in a million years, because MSC probably hate us because we told the truth about them. But no, not at the moment. It's just too expensive. As if you look at the prices, they are crazy. I'm sure it is nice though, but I'm sure it is nice. We'll just take a few more, David, and we'll head off because it's getting late.
If we've missed any of your comments, just post them into the chat again now.
Yes.
And we'll read your comments back.
We will do. Are we going on Icon of the Seas after its debut? No, we're going on the inaugural cruise, which will be fabulous.
Yeah. Oh, talking about your eyesight, you've got amazing eyesight, but still at the airport, they had the tiniest screens. Oh my gosh. And nobody could see, and even Ben with his supervision couldn't see these screens at these... the airport yesterday.
Abajani's saying his favourite food place was, or her favourite food place was Guy's Burger Joint. Oh, it is very nice. Love the food on Carnival.
Gabe's got a good question. Do you ever meet the captain of the ships? Now, some captains you always see out and about. So Kate from Celebrity, she was always out and about. She even did like a Q&A.
She's so lovely.
She was great. She did a Q&A where people could go and ask her questions and stuff like that. Yeah. And then some you maybe don't see them about, but you'll hear them on the tannoy. The NCL ship that we just did, we didn't hear from the captain once, and you didn't see him at all.
It was very strange. Even the comedians were making jokes about it. But yeah, Captain Kate, she's amazeballs. We love her. Tim, thank you so much. We might see you on our video too. That's awesome. Yay! Say hi if you see us. We'd love to meet you. Torrance, again, thank you so much. Thank you again. I started watching you guys during the lockdown, and I appreciate all your content. Thank you so much. And Lakeisha, thank you as well. Really kind of you guys. You've been so generous. Amazing. Hi, Ben and David from the Buckeye State. I have got absolutely no idea where that is, Lakeisha.
Buckeye?
Let us know. Is it
to do with the library?
Or is it south? Oh, I don't know. Have you been on a Great Lakes riverboat cruise? Riverboat cruise. I sounded Canadian there. A riverboat cruise. I love the feedback that you provide about cruising. We haven't, but we'd love to do that because it looks very interesting.
It does look fabulous, yeah.
It does. It really does.
Tom asked, do cruise lines have a police force? How do people keep safe? No, but they do have security guards on board.
And they will arrest people.
And they will arrest
chuck them in the brig.
Yeah, they do have cells on board to arrest people. We do anything planned for Australia? There's nothing in the books at the moment. How about the QM2? Nothing again in the books yet, but we do get asked about that a lot, so maybe that is something we need to look at.
Oh, Matt's from Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thank you, Matt. I don't know where that is. I think it's in Tennessee. I've never heard of that before. That's fabulous.
Brummy Gaz, have we ever sailed across the Atlantic in a sea view cabin? Yeah, we did it on Sea Dream, but we do prefer a balcony.
Just to say it, Lakeisha, it's Ohio. There we go. We've been
there. We go. Everyone's saying
guys.
Ohio.
I don't know why I just sang that. But yes. Have we thought about doing Fred Olsen, Annie? We haven't. We'd like to try it out for sure. That's another British cruise
Same for Ambassador there, Carla, as well.
Jennifer, Holland America. We'd love to do Holland America. We've been on a few of their ships. The Statton's Dam and the Connings Dam, the new ships. They're blooming lovely. Just for a day to take some pictures and a ship tour. But we'd love to actually do a nice cruise on them.
Yeah, lovely. It was the ultimate, this is what you could have had.
Oh, Daily Dose of Dream and Cinch. They're a Canadian. They love the attempt at the accent. Thank you so much. I do try.
Carl, have we ever sailed from Galveston, Texas?
We haven't, but I would like to. I would like to indeed. I like going from new ports. I'm going to start shouting lasers out my eyes according to the Bottle 5 vlog. Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Lee, what do we think of the smaller NCL ships? We really liked our Spirit cruise. Go back and watch them vlogs. They did a really lovely job of ripping that ship out and putting it all back together and making it look all brand new. Really
Ian,
nice.
No plans for Japan, but it's definitely going to be done at some point. Guys, that's about it. Sorry if we didn't get to answer every single question. You guys are amazing, and we just get so many of them. And again, thank you so much for all of your support on the super chats as well. Like we said, every penny gets put back into cruising. We spend so much money on cruising. We just put it all back in there because we love to cruise. And the side benefit is that we get to take you guys along with us and tell you the truth of exactly how it is. So we'd just like to thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. We're going to be back soon. We're going to try and do lives more often, every few weeks or so, especially whilst we're home for a few weeks. So take care in the meantime. We also want to thank our patrons as well, who are amazing.
Yeah, thank you so much for your support in return for becoming a patron. We upload our videos early. We also upload them with no adverts, so no pesky commercials. We also put up some behind the scenes tidbits, and we do a monthly Zoom chat, and the next Zoom chat for patrons will be next Sunday, so the same time next Sunday on Patreon Zoom. And as well, I just want to say thank you for sticking with us. I know we had a lot of trouble at the beginning.
Sorry about that.
And thank you very, very much for sticking around and joining us tonight.
Yeah, thanks guys. Take care, and we'll see you very soon. Thanks so much for your support. It means everything to us from the bottom of our hearts. So we'll see you very soon. I guess that's it till next time, David.
Happy cruising.
See you guys.